Suppose we have the following right triangle. Tapos, sabihin natin na yung sides ay A, B, and C. Okay, ang right triangle ay merong isang right angle. And of course, a right triangle, meron niyang mga parts, yung mga sides. Yung longest side is yung hypotenuse. Ito yon, hypotenuse. Tapos yung dalawang remaining sides, tatawagin natin yung legs. So this is a leg, and also this is a leg. And the Pythagorean theorem states that the hypotenuse squared is equal to the sum of the squares of the legs. So leg squared plus leg squared. Ngayon, nag-assign tayo ng variable sa ating mga sides. Yung hypotenuse natin ay yung c. To. Kaya naman, if you substitute here, so c squared is equal to leg squared plus leg squared. Our legs are the sides a and b. So a squared plus b squared. Ito ngayon yung ating formula. And let's apply this formula to answer some example problems involving right triangles. Let's consider the following right triangle. And sabihin natin na ito ay right angle, tapos ang sides ay 8, 6, tapos x. So identify muna natin yung mga sides. Okay, yung longest side, ayan yung side na nakaharap sa may right angle, or the side facing directly the right angle. So ito yung hypotenuse. Therefore, itong dalawang sides na 'to, sila na yung legs. You can call this A or you can call this A, doesn't matter. Kung A ito, B na 'to. Kung gusto mo itong B, ito naman yung A. Okay lang 'yan. Now let's apply the formula. So the formula for the Pythagorean theorem is C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Again, C is the hypotenuse, and then A and B are the legs. So substitute. C, or the hypotenuse, is x. X squared is equal to A squared. A is 6. So 6 squared plus B squared. B is 8. Let's proceed. X squared is equal to 6 squared is 6 times 6. That's 36. Plus 8 times 8 is 64. Let's proceed. X squared equals 36 plus 64 is 100. And to solve for x, let us take the square root of both sides. Therefore, x is equal to the square root of 100 is equal to plus minus 10. Because 10 times 10 is 100, and also negative 10 times negative 10 is 100. Kaya lang, ang pinag-uusapan natin dito ay side measures. And side measurements cannot be negative. Laging positive yan. So we will only take the positive result. X is equal to positive 10. Next, suppose we have this right triangle. And then this is the right angle. Tapos sabihin natin na ito ay side x. This is 3, and this is, let's say, 5. The hypotenuse is this side right here, because this side is directly facing the right angle. So let's call this C. Tapos A and B, or B and A. It's okay. Tapos ang formula ng Pythagorean theorem equation is C squared equals A squared plus B squared. Substitute. C is 5 right here. 5 squared equals A squared plus B squared. A is 3, B is X. So 3 squared plus X squared. Let's proceed. 5 squared, 5 times 5 is 25, equals 3 times 3 is 9, plus X squared. Transpose 9 to the other side, make it negative. We have 25 minus 9 equals X squared. And 25 minus 9 is 16. So 16 is equal to X squared. Take the square root of both sides to solve for X. And only take the positive result. So X is equal to positive 4. Next, suppose we have this right triangle. Tapos, ito yung ating right angle. And let's say the side measurements are 6, 4, and x. Let's identify the hypotenuse. The longest side is this side because it is directly facing the right angle. So let's call this C, and let's say this is A, this is B. The formula for the Pythagorean theorem is C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Substitute. C squared, ang C natin is x. So x squared is equal to A squared. A is 6. So 6 squared plus B squared. B is 4. So 4 squared. Let's proceed. X squared is equal to 6 times 6 is 36 plus 4 times 4 is 16. 36 plus 16 is equal to 52. To solve for x, kunin natin yung square root ng both sides. However, we have a problem. Kasi itong 52 dito, hindi yan perfect square. So wala yang square root. However, we can simplify because itong 52, we can express this as a factor na kung saan yung isa doon ay perfect square. Okay? Ito muna, square root of x squared is x is equal to, and then kukunin na natin yung positive result. Okay? Discard the negative. And then 52 can be expressed as 4 times 13, right? Now, 4 is a perfect square because 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Bali, ang square root ng 4 is 2. So, ilalabas natin yung square root ng 4 sa labas ng radical symbol. Therefore, x is equal to, the square root of 4 is 2. And then square root of 13. This is the answer. How about this one? Let's say itong side na to ay 30 units long, tapos ito ay 50 units long, tapos ito ay x units long. Again, find the value of x. So, ang longest side natin or hypotenuse ay ito. Kasi it is directly facing the right angle. So, let's call this C and let's call this A and B. The formula is C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. C is 50. So, 50 squared is equal to A squared. A is 30. So, 30 squared plus B squared. B is x. So, x squared. 50 squared is 2,500, while 30 squared is 900 plus x squared. Let's proceed. 2,500 and then transpose 900 becomes negative 900 equals x squared. And 2,500 minus 900 is 1,600 equals x squared. Let's solve for x. Take the square root of both sides and take only the positive result. So x is equal to, the square root of 1,600 is 40. So this is the answer.